Will circumcision make your son less sensitive sexually? My name is Rabbi Gadi Levy. I have been a mohel, a specialist in the field of circumcision, and I've been practicing home circumcision for the past 15 years with families across the board in the United States. So, will circumcision make one less sensitive? So, there's been a major study in Queen's College in Canada in 2016 where they did a survey of a number of adults who were circumcised when they were newborn and adults who were uncircumcised, and they tested them with regards to their sexual sensitivities. They did a number of different tests and evaluated whether there was major change of someone who was uncircumcised versus someone who was circumcised. And believe it or not, there was no major advantage of being uncircumcised with regards to sexual feelings. Both adults, both men, circumcised and uncircumcised, both had similar feelings when they were stimulated, which is something that is really important for parents to be aware of, that there is a huge myth out there that if one removes the foreskin, one will become less sexually stimulated. One thing that I do share with parents is when you do give your son a circumcision, there are huge health benefits that are being done. And let me just explain that with my little diagram over here. So I have two diagrams. One is someone who's uncircumcised. And as you can see, the uncircumcised person has this foreskin that comes over the top, covering the head. And as you can see over there, you got a little piece of bacteria. That bacteria can sit and it can grow and multiply many times over and cause infections, both in the person who's uncircumcised as well as in their sexual partner. Someone who's circumcised does not have the pocket whatsoever, and therefore it is so much easier to clean, and they almost never have those issues. So there are huge health benefits of being circumcised. And when parents, and it's just important to dispel that myth that one is going to lose sexual feelings because one is circumcised. It's absolutely not true. Ultimately, what I do share with parents also is that sexual experience or pleasure with regards to sexuality, there are two levels. There's the level of the physical pleasure, and then there's the emotional pleasure of having sex with someone who one is in a loving emotional relationship with. We always want to focus on sexual within a loving emotional relationship. We don't want our children to just be having sex with every person that is willing to have sex together with them. We want our kids to work and put in effort with regards to their relationship and build that connection with a partner, so that when sex actually happens, it's a pleasurable sex, but of a much higher level. Not only is there the physical pleasure, but also the spiritual and emotional connection that happens, which cannot ever be replaced by any amount of physical pleasure. So that's my 2 cents. Yeah, it's an absolute myth. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. myhomecircumcision.com.